Hello peeps, I'm just coming from my son's school and I realized he has improved. The auntie was explicit. She was really impressed and it got me thinking, and then I remembered a story that I thought to share. In fact, I had to pull over to share this story. When we were in school, I do not even know how I succeeded in passing mathematics. I didn't like maths. But I know I made maths in WAEC. If it was a fluke, I don't know. When we went into the university, I saw another bigger mathematics. It was for statistics. And in fact, this one came with much more formula. I didn't understand the thing. As much as I tried, I get fed up. So I was dependent always on a particular girl who was very good with statistics. On one fateful day, we had a quiz. By the way, I studied in a suit. And at 9 a.m., we were going to begin. I came early because I know Amaram Kosa. I came early and occupied a place, was waiting for this girl because she was really good in statistics. She came, sat, and then I joined her seat and she said that we are full. Like a long bench. If you studied in a suit, you will realize that we have 6 people to sit on one bench. That the seat was full. I looked at her. I knew this is a tough moment for me because I was solely dependent on her. And behold, she stood up from that seat and left with her friends to the west wing of the same class, just for me not to peep from her. And then I sat on that seat. I didn't move to join her. I insisted to sit on that seat. I didn't know where to begin. I just said, if I perish, I perish. And then the quiz began. We wrote the quiz. 2 days after, Mr. Oga released the result. Now he's a doc. Congratulations, sir. And the quiz was actually cancelled. But when the result of the people who wrote came, I had 8 over 10. As if I wasn't seeing well, I looked again, 8 over 10. I went straight to her. What did you get? Of course, she would have had 10 over 10. And of course, it wasn't like anything. She knows statistics, so she usually gets the highest mark. When we hear the paper like this, Mbonyok, Ujunga, Onem, and say I follow result, I follow a quiz. She looked, it was 8 over 10. And see, chukwa bromwas. Oh, you know, even she was shocked for me that I had 8. The people who were seated with her equally had 8, but she didn't know how I wrote that quiz to have had 8 over 10. And from thence, I took a decision to learn statistics. On a day after that quiz, Dr. Oga came into the class, and when he started, I rose my hand. When I raised up my hand, he said, some people are lost. That was his statement. I said, yes, sir. Some people are really lost. But, sir, I want to learn statistics. I'm sure if he sees this video, he will be proud of himself and proud of me. And he said, oh, it's not difficult. You want to learn? Yes. Class, okay, just learn the formula. When I'm teaching, just learn the formula. I said, okay, sir, but please, you're going to be a bit slow. And he agreed. A 2-hour class became a 2-hour 15 and 2-hour 30 minutes class. I was grateful. And Dr. Oga started teaching us statistics. Rather, teaching me statistics in front of the class. Like, I will drag him back and he will finish a particular number one and begin again to repeat it so that he will carry me, people like me, along. And that's how I learned statistics. A little. And when the exams came, I had a B. And he was happy, he was proud when he realized that I made a B in statistics. I said, why not an A? By the way, I didn't know that at that point in my life, when no school album cheek. That is a album she. A lot of them were seeing me as OO. You know what OO means? Eating fataka like ET. I won't talk. Others who knew that I wasn't close to an OO were also comfortable when they are around me and when we were writing exams, because na class are now pass it's not like the class in where you have a magic. That's why when you're marking the results, you're seeing almost the same write-up, they know we peep, they know we steal, but they still just mark it either way. Even though either way, it doesn't make it right, but either way, they just know we will peel and steal from one ourselves. Time changes here. So you know how time changes, guys. When it was time, we finished school, everybody went their separate ways, went for youth service, and we came back looking for a job. We met at an interview ground. And I reminded her, see, we're bad. You see, you did something like this when we were in school. It hasn't left my mind. I saw you, instead of me to be welcoming as a sister, as only for 1 year. You know why I say no? She is from Aguata. I'm from Orumba. We were formerly Aguata in Anambra State. So I Melomia like my bosom sister while we were in school. But she treated me like an outsider in front of my contemporaries. We got into the interview and she failed the interview. And I passed the interview and still work there till date. You know, I'm born we can all some of those states. Care the moral to this lesson, or the lesson to this story for students. If you're a student and there is a course that is giving you stress, call your teacher. Call your teacher's attention. Solicit for their time, either publicly or privately. They will teach you more if they are born teachers, if they are professional teachers. Begin to find interest in your teacher, because the reason I learned statistics was because I started liking Dr. Oga, especially his modalities for teaching and how he gives instances while he's teaching. It started making me understand what he was saying, and then I started thinking of those formulas that he was asking me to constantly grab. I got a private teacher Pascal Chizoba, who I travel all the way from GRA to Abani Road every weekend just to go and learn statistics. And it paid off. To my masters, I didn't fail statistics because he gave me as a borrowed course. Mine MSc. Owe buria, buroku burino. Onyango nanga mo yiba naro. Never say never. Ine me fe yo. Treat people right. You will meet them somewhere, someday, sometime, somehow. Seriously. I'm just from my child's school and he didn't do well last term and I saw his result this term and I was glad. And though to exactly can see we feel now my parents feel that I wasn't good in mathematics and all of a sudden I picked up with statistics and I did well in my academics. I say home hana enemy repeat the class or repeat the school because of one carryover well from a mathematics or a statistics. Dubai. When you name mwadi ifenya senata haka. Senate kenaka. Ichi dime anara my ichi amo. That's all I have to say. Adim sure na abu na ababo so go ba mile or ya chota bebiere nia compared to more. Mana onwere ike obu na okagum ni ihe akwaku ni ihe enwenwe maybe. But I wish her well. This gist has never left my mind because it kept resurfacing, especially an ill treatment gotten from a sister. Emekana mmadi ya onya, emene mmadi ihe chete ebewe, emene mmadi ihe obi ọjọọ. In fact, thanks to Dr. Oga of ASUT. May God bless him big time. Because if that girl didn't ridicule me in front of my contemporaries, I will never have braced up, summoned courage to request Dr. Oga to please take it slow in teaching us and then help me to learn statistics. He's a great teacher. Esutumwelo, great teachers. Dr. Oga in statistics was everything. In fact, Amon Kange see where appreciate my teachers in ASUT. A lot of people went to ASUT. Mana, I don't think my ASUT are galo through them. No katansi or ASUT angolo ko fodo na abo ha gocha ihe de kalo ha na eme kalo ye Eliza. Maybe because of lack of interest or because of that environment adiro conducive, but trust me, because you must study. Thanks to that school, really, I appreciate everyone. Thank you. Ma Pascal, who has constantly been there to teach me statistics. Memo luo my hypothesis Lucienike Pota with a very good grade na MSc. I say thank you, Pascal Chizo. Thank you so much. And that's my love, Fondo Ezago. Pascal is from Ezago. Because of my love for Pascal, I love the entire people of Ezago. In fact, my bosom friend Onye de Kachio Budo Bunye Ezago. That's my love for Nde Ezago. Ezago Ibudo, Nde Mao, Ezago Mwelko. That's the truth. So thanks guys for your time. Thanks for listening to my, is it ill story? But filled with lessons. God bless you. My name is Ozie Giofo. Thanks for listening to me. Just follow through at Ijele Solid on every of the social media platform, and then on YouTube is Christiana Oziome Giofo. Thank you guys for listening.